So we're going to talk a little about meditation here. And so firmness in mind comes to the one who learns concentration, which is serviceable both to the sacred and the secular. When the divergent sunbeams are focused with the aid of a lens to one point, their powers of heat and light get intensified. Ignition of a combustible thing then becomes possible. Even so, the mind trained in concentration can both know and do a thing to perfection. Swami Chidbhavananda. The awareness, the power of consciousness coming through the mind is akin to the analogy of a sun and a magnifying glass. When the sunlight is spread out, it hits all the surfaces evenly. But when it is focused through a magnifying glass, it can be so concentrated, it can start a fire. It is undisputed by neuropsychologists and philosophers that the type and extent of attention we pay changes the nature of the world that we experience. So, with the mind not wandering after anything else, made steadfast in the yoga of constant practice, he who meditates on the supreme, resplendent Purusha reaches him, Upatha, Purusha being God. And so, for this, I rely on what's called Mahavakya meditation. We won't do Mahavakya meditation right here today, but I'll describe it as a powerful Vedic meditation. It actually comes from Shankara, who is an 8th century sage, and he put the Mahavakyams together, and basically they're individual phrases from the Vedas, from the Upanishads, largely from the Upanishads, which is one of the sets of Vedas, and it is so powerful, the Mahavakya meditation. And when I do meditation classes, I go into depth with Mahavakya meditation. And the basics is that I take it from this book here, from Tulsi Sen's book, Ancient Secrets of Success. For those who want to get close to source, to your source, to unity, to consciousness, I find this book absolutely powerful to read and reread and read and reread. And in it, it has Mahavakya meditation and how to conduct it properly and all the philosophy and power behind it. It's such an awesome book. So there are 3 Mahavakyams I'll talk about here today. And it really helps with this source consciousness is outside of us while simultaneously it's inside of us. And how do we handle that discrepancy? Because the brain is so used to, a very linear perspective. How do you get past that to embrace that consciousness is outside while also being inside? So Tattvamasi is I am that. So it's the feeling of unity in your environment. When you would do prolonged meditation on Tattvamasi, you would say Tattvamasi as part of a kind of a mantra. And over time, you actually end up having an internalized experience. You can sometimes feel, the birds are chirping and they're chirping inside your heart. Or you're looking out into the world on a mountain and you can kind of feel you're connected to it. And that would be what Tattvamasi is. So it is the I am that is the feeling of unity in your environment. I am Atma Brahma would be the next level up. It's a mantra. I am Atma Brahma, and it definitely means source is inside you. So consciousness is your heart. Consciousness is the energy that is within you. And so then you begin meditating on that. I am Atma Brahma. And you end up with an internalized experience that God, the source, the universe, the field is your heart, is your consciousness. And then there's another level up. Aham Brahmashmi. When I say levels, I don't mean physical levels. I mean levels of growth, levels of development. And so the next level is Aham Brahmashmi. I am the creator. Aham Brahmashmi. So you are that. You're not just that energy anymore. You identify as it. You are that energy. Your voice, your consciousness, your walking. You are that energy. And if you notice, this is not an easy practice, even if you're contemplating this right now. This is the stuff that takes a lifetime, if not more. And so that's what this practice is. It's very powerful. And this is the stuff that I live by as well, too. And so I share that here with you today. So, okay, we'll do a meditation here for those who are interested. And then that's it. We can do a Q&A afterwards. Okay.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm gonna have some music here. So earlier, I described the brain's role is to focus. It is in concentration that opens up the more subtle experiences of consciousness. So now we're going to do a meditation, but first we are going to describe the different levels of focus. These are Sanskrit words, and this is from this ancient sage Patanjali. He describes the 8 arms of meditation, and this is what I follow generally. And I use this to teach because it does a really good job at breaking down the micro experiences of meditation. I find this explanation helps in getting to the space beyond our mind to access pure consciousness. So first, it starts with dharana. So grabbing onto an object of your focus is called dharana. Meditation starts with a singular act of concentration. Concentration is dharana. While dhyana is the continuous concentration. So dharana and dhyana, they're different. Each carry a distinct feeling. For example, focus on any object you see in your environment. Whatever you're looking at in your world, just find one object. Well, that's dharana. You grabbing onto that object is dharana. Now, when the continuous concentration of focus on that object has quieted your mind, that is dhyana. The distinction is dhyana is the continuous flow of cognition, the feeling of holding the one-pointed focus, like a stream of water, constant and continuous. Now, samadhi is the desired state. Today we won't go into samadhi, but that's the state, if you're an avid meditator, you maybe experience samadhi. It is the experience of unity in meditation and should flow naturally from dhyana. Samadhi is a door opened, a light revealed, a curtain peeled back. Deep dhyana develops into samadhi. Samadhi is like the calm of the ocean when there are no waves. Samadhi can only be experienced and not spoken of. It is multidimensional, expressed as light seen. Samadhi in Sanskrit means becoming the same, that is becoming one into unity. So with your eyes open, I'm going to ask you to see a blue dot. You're going to be seeing a blue dot with your eyes closed in between your eyebrows. So imagine the blue dot somewhere about here-ish. Like close. You'll be visualizing a dot right about here-ish. Now, close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose. Breathing into your belly, into your diaphragm, and out through your nose. Just let a natural rhythm occur in the nose, in the belly, out through the nose, out from the belly. Just relax and take a second to be at peace. Now gently bring your mind and your focus to the blue dot in between your eyebrows. Grab on to a single point of focus and try to experience continuous concentration on that blue dot. Focusing on that blue dot. mind wanders, no problem. Just bring it back. So bring yourself to a place of continuous concentration. Keep your mind focused as long as you can on a blue dot. Again, if your mind wanders, no problem. Just bring it back. Okay. Take a deep breath into your nose, down through your belly, and open your eyes when you're ready. The point was to experience a stream of concentration. And when that is practiced, you remove your mind from your experience. You continue to experience being pure consciousness with the mind removed from by total concentration. Okay. Um,
Wow, that was pretty intense. That
oh,
was
but good
great.
intense.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah, good
great. Yeah.
intense. Absolutely.
Great,
So,
great. Okay. So we'll summarize here. I'll
mhm,
summarize and we
sure.
can call it, yeah, we can Q&A here.
Yeah,
So
sure.
God is the answer. I'm a guy who says God is the answer. I'm the God guy. I always was, I always will be. Unity is the answer. I've had personal experiences with the unified field and that it is real and alive. Purity of consciousness, the child self, the creative self. It's all in what you focus on. It's all in your power of thoughts. Our fulfillment comes from a reliance on the universe, knowing we are in a symbiosis with all that is, knowing we are supported. That means your thoughts and desires are the universe's thoughts and desires. You are a creator with the full power to create through visioning. We are we are all literally creating the universe around us. Lastly, you are God. Look at the stars, look at the mountains, and say, I created that. I created that. So thank you. My website, www.jeffselver.com. Jeffselver@gmail.com is my email address if you'd like to get a hold of me. Great. So
All
that's it.
right.